So we were the opposite.
I think they play on Monday.
Sir?
Preseason preparations been going pretty well. The guys are working hard. They're responding well to Coach Gonzalez. They're listening to Coach Bradley and myself, and they're coming in with an open mind. And I think they're all ready to get the season rolling.
Preseason workouts going really tough. I mean, we work really hard in practice every day. The preseason workouts, Coach Gonzalez has been pushing us on defense. Defense. That's all we do in practice. Mainly is working on our defense.
The number one thing is to get our guys to play as hard as they can possibly play. Priority number two is to get them to play defense the way traditionally Barry has played defense.
I think it brings a lot of energy to the team as far as stopping defenders, and I truly believe that no one can score on me, and that's how I play defense. So it definitely brings energy to the rest of the team, as if they can see that I'm doing it as a senior, as a four-year senior. If I'm bringing all this energy and I'm playing hard, that brings up the intensity of level of play, and they follow my leadership and they play defense just as well as me.
Our defensive philosophies were very similar to what Cesar Odio has always put in here. It's a very help-oriented defense and just tough-nosed, half-court, man-to-man defense, and the principles are very similar. So when I came here, we were pretty much on the same page about how we wanted to do things. Obviously, there are wrinkles that are just a little bit different, and the players have done a good job of understanding these things and adapting to the wrinkles, but the principles are the same, and that's why it's been a pretty smooth transition coaching these guys, and then obviously them getting used to me as the acting head coach.
Good. Sprint back. You're in the gap. You sprint back into the gap. Take care of the ball, point guard.
Ryan Saunders has been part of this program since 2003, and nobody knows the program better. Both of my assistant coaches do a great job of supporting and helping in different ways. This program would not run without both of those guys. During the summer and the early part of the fall, Ryan and Michael Bradley ran the program.
Coach Saunders, he helps out a lot. I look up to him, being in the same position. He sees stuff on the court that I don't see. So it always helps to have another point guard behind you.
A lot of times, you'll probably just fight through that.
Okay. Personally, Coach Saunders actually definitely helped me out to be a better point guard. He talks to me during the games, helps me see certain things that I'm not able to see or that I do see, but kind of explain it in a better situation. He kind of helps me to get the ball to certain people at certain times, when to score and when to kind of back off and get the rest of the team involved.
It's incredibly important that your returners take the lead, and that's why I've made Vladimir, Chad, and Brian and Justin. Right now, they're the leaders of this team. They're returning seniors. It's important to have returners as leaders and to have especially senior returners as leaders. They've been through a lot and part of this program last year, and I think that they've learned a lot. They're better, and I think they're sharing their experiences and their knowledge with the new guys, and there's great camaraderie on the team, so it's really working out well, where guys are learning from each other and supporting each other.
Justin's our point guard. He's our leader. Just trying to get him on the same page as the coaches. He's the key to our success this year. I really think so. Point guard is probably the most important position on the floor. Vladimir Raymondville has been here. It's his fourth year. He's a senior. Of course, we know in this league, seniors are important. Experience is important. Plays a huge role in a team's success. Vladimir does everything right. He's a warrior. He's extremely coachable, and he's really a pleasure to coach. And we expect him to have a huge senior year. Magna's been a great addition in terms of his work ethic. Unfortunately, he couldn't play last year, but just him being there and working hard every day in practice, it was really nice to have a guy like him around, and it's going to be really nice to have him finally play some games for us, because the different things that he does on the basketball floor, not necessarily scoring, but he rebounds, he plays defense, and he just works extremely hard.
Our goal is to be the best team in the best defensive team in the conference, and that's going to be hard because we have some good ones. And we're going to primarily play half-court man-to-man defense, hard-nosed half-court man-to-man. When we get stops, we want to run. We need to be able to execute in the half-court, and we have to be able to make the other team defend and break down the other team and get the shots that we want. And I think it's going to be a fun style of basketball. We got a lot of multi-dimensional skilled players and guys that can handle and that can shoot and that can pass the ball. So we got very skilled players, and it's going to be a fun style to watch.
Personally, I think this team could be very much like my senior year, 2006, 2007. We just had 5, 6, 7, 8 guys who were solid. They were all on the same page. I think we can actually have more guys in that contribute and help us this year. But my senior year, we had six seniors. This year, we have 6 seniors. So just having guys who have been through that, I think that could play a huge role for us. Guys that have been through it, been through the grind, and I hope we have everything in place to have a very, very good year.